Welcome to Focus on Crestview. Today we're live at Blackstone Golf Course in Mossy Head, Florida, the site of this year's Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce Hackers Holiday Golf Tournament. I'm Chris Daggs, General Manager of Hub City Ford, and today we'll be talking to Frank Gibbs from Habitat of Humanity. They will be our breakfast sponsor for the month of May Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce. So let's get into talking about it. What is Habitat for Humanity, Frank?
Habitat for Humanity is a nonprofit community-based organization whose purpose is to provide affordable housing.
Okay. And now is that national or local or what?
Habitat for Humanity is actually an international organization.
Wow, okay.
And we're fortunate enough to have a local affiliate here, and we're based out of Fort Walton Beach.
Okay. Now, I know they have a new store in Crestview as well that they just built. So how many do they have in Okaloosa County, and how long have they been in Okaloosa County?
Well, Habitat for Humanity has been actually in Okaloosa County now for 25 years. And one of the things that we do is, of course, in addition to providing affordable housing, we also operate one of our key business opportunities, a resale store. We have two resale stores, one in Fort Walton Beach, which is the main store, and we've just recently opened up a second store here in Fort Walton Beach. In fact, this week is our first anniversary.
Okay. Now, when you is that what the restore is, or is that something different? What is the restore?
Well, the restore is a store. It's actually a retail store of which we take in and we collect donated goods, gently used and some new, and then we offer them for resale to the public.
Okay. Now, and so obviously that's one of the ways that they generate money. So what are some of the other ways that Habitat generates money?
Well, some of the other ways are, of course, through contributions, generous contributions and donations from various organizations, from the community, from individuals to civic organizations, to churches, and so forth. And of course, the resale store.
Okay. Now, what type of items do they have in the resale? Is it just clothes or dishes, or like what kind of things do you guys accept and sell?
Well, the majority of the things are household goods. In fact, we accept and sell almost everything with the possible exception of clothing.
Okay.
Typically, you walk in the resale store, you'll find anything from appliances to construction materials to tools to lawn equipment and so forth.
Okay. So you said most things except clothes.
Most things except clothes.
See, I wouldn't have thought that. I would have thought clothes would have been on top of the list there.
Well, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe that's something we should start looking at.
Okay. Now, if let's say that I have some things, I'm cleaning the house, or folks are out there and they're saying, hey, look, I want to do something to help. How do you help? How do we get into bringing things to the restore? We just drop them off, or we have to call and schedule to bring stuff in, or how does that work?
Well, you can do it both ways, actually. You can call the restore number, 315-0015. That is the main number for Habitat, and they will, from that phone call, you'll get directed to either the Crestview resale store or the Fort Walton resale store.
Okay.
You could stop by and drop off your gently used merchandise, or they will in fact schedule a pickup.
Okay. Now, Frankie, you're on the board of directors.
I am currently the chairman of the board of directors.
Okay, chairman of the board of directors. Now, how long have you been with Habitat?
I have been with Habitat now approximately 10 years.
10 years, okay. So what did you do before that?
Well, I got involved with Habitat initially when I was a Boeing employee for the Boeing company in Fort Walton Beach.
Okay.
It was one of those things that I was always curious about. I was given an opportunity to go out and participate on a construction site, which I did, and from that very first day, I was hooked. And it's one of those things that literally draws you in. It drew me in, and Chris, it'll draw you in too.
Okay, good deal. Now you guys, base of operations was based in Fort Walton, and now kind of reaching out into the Crestview area a little bit more.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely, and it's an opportunity. We felt that Crestview was somewhat of an underserved area, and this first year has been tremendous. We couldn't be more happy.
Great, great. Okay, so obviously with the reach into Crestview, that's how you got involved with the Crestview Chamber, and so now here we are in the month of May, and actually this week you guys will be hosting the Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce monthly breakfast.
Oh yes, we're very excited about that. We're looking forward to the opportunity. We'll have that breakfast on Thursdays, and we'll roll right into an actual open house at the Crestview Restore.
Okay.
And that event will go on all day.
Okay. Now, how many employees does the Restore have?
The Crestview Restore right now has 3 full-time employees.
Okay.
And when those who come out to the open house will have an opportunity to meet those.
Okay. Okay. Now, what kind of hours do those stores have? Are they relatively the same? I mean, as far as any other type of business, you know?
Yes, the hours are relatively the same, approximately from 8 to 5. They're open, both the Crestview Restore and the Fort Walton Beach Restore.
Okay. Now, is that Monday through Friday or on the weekend as well? Or
That is Monday through Saturday. They are now open on Saturdays as well.
Okay. Okay. So, what else would you like to tell you about Habitat?
Well, I'd like to say please come out and join us for our 1-year anniversary at the Crestview Restore. We'll have door prizes, we'll have hot dogs, hamburgers that we will give out, and we're very excited about that progress, and we hope that you'll come out and join us.
Okay, okay. Well, again, I'm Chris Daggs and with Hub City Ford, and this is Frankie Gibbs with Habitat with Humanity. And we appreciate you taking your time to listen to us this morning. We have a brief video that we're going to cut to, and then after that, we're going to come back here on location at Blackstone Golf Course, and we're going to talk about Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce Golf Tournament.
What Restore does is the proceeds that we get off the donations from the community or from businesses goes to building more houses in Okaloosa County. We work with donations, and then we clean them, test them, and put them out on the floor. We take furniture, we take appliances, we take lighting, we take wood, toilets, household goods, just not clothing.
Habitat for Humanity has helped us build all of our rental homes, basically. Everybody's really nice. They're very helpful. We do Fort Walton and Crestview, so it's cut our cost in half, basically.
We have been welcomed with open arms here, and so I think the biggest benefit is just giving the customers what they've wanted in this town, just somewhere where they can get repurposed goods, new goods at a fraction of the cost. They're going to save themselves a ton of money, so get more for your money, and plus it's going for a good cause. You're helping out the community that you live in.
This year, as part of our 85th anniversary celebration, Publix Charities decided that they were going to give back to the communities, and this year they were going to support Habitat for Humanity. They contributed $4 million.
I used to be a dental assistant up in D.C. until we moved to this area, and I just wanted to volunteer and do something. It just gets in your blood. It's just at the end of the day when you're leaving, it's like, gosh, I can't wait to get back and do some more. It's just really fulfilling.
One of the nice things about the way it's organized is it really isn't that organized. It's you can pretty much pick your job and say, hey, I'd like to do that, and you can go do that for the day.
I got involved with Habitat because I thought it was a way I could actually use some of my skills. I earned my money to go to college swinging a claw hammer. I had a brother that was a carpenter, and so I had quite a few skills. Plus, I grew up on a farm. So it seemed to be kind of a natural way of using what little talents I have as a retiree.
I'm proud to put my hands into it, and when I see the families moving in, I guess that's the icing on the cake.
I get emotional when we hand the keys over, because working is great, you know, it's camaraderie with the rest of the guys, but when you get down to handing the keys over to somebody who has worked hard, 300 hours sweat equity, you get a house. That's the emotional part for me. I'd build a house every day if I could be handing out the keys that quick.
Habitat has become part of my life now. You know, to me, nothing was given to me and nothing was handed out. It was the sweat equity, volunteers, and it's just been a total blessing.
When we first moved in, then my son celebrated his first birthday in the house because he was like 8 months when we moved in.
Single mom of 3 children, and she's working 2 jobs, and she's very excited to get into this house. We appreciate all your effort, and if you will bow your head.
Well, I have 1 boy,
you have
2
boy,
girls.
1 boy, 2. Sorry about that. Okay, so your kids being able to grow up in this home.
They are gonna love it. But we've had to stay at home for a while. It's expensive, and since I work 2 jobs, they don't see me. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't see them often. Like today, for instance, I'll be here till 1. I'll be able to go home and shower and then go to work. So, and then I have to miss the thing tomorrow because I have to work. But that will be the biggest thing for me, being able to be home more with them. Because it sucks right now really bad. You meet like so many different people and they're all kind. I have done things that I have never thought I would learn to do. So it's really fun. I enjoy it. It's hard work, but it's not, because you learn. So now I know when I have the house built, I'll know what to do. Because I've even done an electrician part. They show you things like that, so you learn.
It seems like every single work day, I learn something more about building and construction, and that's a lot of fun. But I think the most fun thing of all is we typically are very fortunate in this area to get young people to volunteer for us. Eglin and Holbert have been great volunteer centers, and almost every day send a crew up here, and it's just so much fun to mix in and see the youth culture and see the excitement of the young people, and that's a big aspect of it. And this week is especially that way, where we got a whole bunch of similar age people that kind of help keep us young.
Habitat is wonderful. If there's anybody out there that doesn't know about it, learn about it and help, because it helps people in general all the time.
When this hospital system needs to manage the care and information of nearly 1 million patients, Cox Business is there. When experts a world apart are needed in one place, we're there. And when visits need to happen well after visiting hours, we're there too. With a $16 billion network, Cox Business powers healthcare. We're there for your business too.
Severe weather can destroy a home in seconds. There's no time to think, only time to act. Have a kit so you're ready for any emergency. Develop a plan for what you and your family will do before disaster strikes, and stay informed during severe weather any way you can. It can be the difference between losing your possessions and losing your life. Just ask the owners of this house. Visit ready.gov for ways to prepare your family for emergencies.
Welcome back to Focus on Crestview. I'm Dawn Mann with Legacy Insurance, your incoming chair for the 2016-17 year. And I'm joined by Chris Daggs of Hub City Ford, and he is our chairperson for the Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce Hackers Holiday Golf Tournament. Chris, why don't you tell me a little bit about this golf tournament and how it's become so special to our community?
Well, the Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce Hackers Holiday Golf Tournament, which I've been chair now, this is my third year that I've been doing it. We actually came on board the same time as the golf course here at Blackstone opened up. So, you know, we've come over and dealt with the people here. They've been very helpful and very good at facilitating all of the things that we wanted to do for the chamber. So we had a really good location. As you can see, we're on location today.
I love Blackstone Golf Course. It's beautiful.
Wonderful course. You know, not the easiest course in the world.
No,
not the easiest course in the world. You know, actually this morning I was out here, you know, making sure that everything was okay for the course. So I actually was playing golf, played around this morning, and those are my well-worn battle sticks behind us. But you know, so it's a very nice course. People will enjoy it. But yes, we've been here. This is our third year. You know, we've tried to kind of revitalize the tournament along with revitalizing the chamber. You know, a lot of new ideas, a lot of new people, and so we're trying a lot of new things, and we've seemed to hit a pretty decent formula with the golf tournament.
And
here.
Blackstone always does a fantastic job for us out
Absolutely.
here. We show up, we check in, and we play.
That's it.
And that's wonderful for us because it cuts down on what we have to do as far as volunteers. I can't say enough about the Blackstone staff and what they do for us for the our chamber day and our chamber tournament. Why don't you tell me a little bit about our title sponsors?
Okay, well, the title sponsors for this year's tournament is the same as last year. As a matter of fact, is the Crestview area new car dealers. Myself, Hub City Ford, as sponsors, along with Allen Turner Chevrolet, Lee Buick GMC, and Lee Chrysler Dodge. You know, Crestview Chrysler, I'm sorry, Crestview Chrysler. So the four of us have kind of paired together. Obviously, we're the local dealers. We are big proponents of buying local and supporting our local charities and organizations. And we just want to make sure that our, you know, general public area and as well as the surrounding areas know that we are here to take care of your every purchasing and servicing need, and any domestic make that you want, we have you covered.
I think it's wonderful that the four of y'all have come together. Did you dub yourself the Fantastic Four?
I did.
Last
I did.
year?
Yes, yes.
I love the fact that y'all have all come together and y'all have decided to share the spotlight as the title sponsor and to keep it local, and your trucks are out here and your cars are out here, and you know, it's just a local event. We've got a local golf course with local car dealerships that sponsor, local businesses putting in teams and hole signs. How can a person get in or a business get in on teams or hole signs? Are we keeping the hole signs at $100 this year?
The hole signs are at $100. The teams are at $3, I believe. We have some special sponsorships available. We have the Eagle sponsorship, which is we use a Stars and Stripes theme for the tournament because it's Memorial Day weekend, which is always big military area, great weekend for military and showing that we appreciate those who serve our area. And you know, for me, a little caveat is it's always my birthday is that weekend as well. But we have the Stars and Stripes theme. We have 5 teams in the Eagle sponsorship level where you can support any of the branches, the 5 branches of the military. So what we have is a you know, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard sponsorship, and then you receive a military themed apparel. You get your golf carts decorated in patriotic doodads, and it's just a nice little deal. There's only 5 of those sponsorships available.
And who won last year's tournament?
The 7th Special Forces team won. You know, I mean, we know they're really good at protecting us, but guess what? They can dang on sure play some golf too.
They can knock it out of the park.
Yeah, they can hammer it. You know, so I don't know. We might have to do a little auditing and see what's going on there. The rest of those branches, you guys got to step up and catch up with these 7th group guys. These boys can hit the ball very well.
Well, come out and please join Chris Daggs and I on May 28th here at Blackstone for our Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce Hackers Holiday Golf Tournament. It's going to be a good time. Come in costume if you want to. Celebrate Memorial Day weekend with us. Come have lunch, put a team in, buy a hole sign, and we look forward to seeing you at Blackstone on May 28th. Stay with us because Chris Daggs and I are going to talk about some more upcoming events that are happening with the Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce.
we help you help. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who once took care of you.
The Community Maritime Park and the City of Pensacola Parks and Recreation Department are proud to bring back the Blues Angel Music Blues on the Bay Summer Concert Series to Community Maritime Park. Concerts are held in the amphitheater starting at 6 p.m. and are free and open to the public. Call 436-5670 or log on to www.PensacolaCommunityMaritimePark.com for more details.
As a business owner, you know you need to stand out, highlighting what makes you unique. Cox Media understands that, so when it's time to get creative, to match message to image, where do you start? The Cox Media Creative Department helps translate your business strategy into creative strategy. Words, pictures, the whole show. We do compelling campaigns for video, the web, even video on the web. Be heard and be remembered. Let Cox Media customize a creative campaign for you.
Welcome back to Focus on Crestview. I'm Dawn Mann with Legacy Insurance, and we are broadcasting live from Blackstone Golf Course, where we're going to have our 2016 Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce Hackers Holiday Golf Tournament. And I am here with Chris Daggs, General Manager of Hub City Ford, and we're going to run down a few chamber events that we have coming up for the month of May. We have a business spotlight winner, drawn at our chamber breakfast.
Yes.
And if you are at our chamber breakfast and your name is drawn out of the door prize bowl, how cool is that? It's a door prize.
Yeah.
You get an article and photos on Facebook and
a
trophy. There's a trophy
trophy
involved, and it gets to sit at your business for the month. So who is our May winner?
Well, our May spotlight winner is Robin Grace, Boys and Girls Clubs of the Emerald Coast. She's our May Spotlight winner, so she's the holder of the cup.
Holder of the cup.
Holder
She'll get
of
it
the
at
cup.
the breakfast, and she's going to hold it for 30 days, and then she's going to bring it back. And coming up at the breakfast, we're going to see who gets to hold that for the month of June. In April, we had a few businesses join the Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce. We had Stokes Gibson's Farm, Mrs. April Tucker. We had Century 21 Wilson Minger Agency, Carol Strom. Renee Hiddle, who's a Mary Kay independent beauty consultant.
Good stuff.
And Pensacola Nephrology PA, the kidney care. Patricia Breland joined us.
That's one of those words.
Yes, I know. Nephrology. Yes, nephrology. Yes.
Kidney stuff.
So 4 new members for the month of April, and we're so glad to see them join the Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce. We look forward to coming out to their businesses and having a ribbon cutting. Don't forget, if you're a new member, you can always have a ribbon cutting. What else do we have going on for the month of May?
Well, on May 12th, we have the business after hours, the Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce May After Hours is on May 12th from 5 to 6:30. That's at CCB Community Bank, and we all know where that is.
We all know where that is, and we know it's going to be a great time, good food.
Absolutely.
And Jeff from Boudreaux's is going to cook us some wings.
Boudreaux's.
Yes. So we're going to have us a good time. Another date to save
right next to Crestview High School.
Right next to Crestview High School. Absolutely. Absolutely. Another date to save is our annual installation and awards banquet. This is a time for you to come out and enjoy some food and fellowship and really demonstrate your appreciation for the volunteers and award winners for the past year, as well as install our new board of directors and our committee chairs. So, but ultimately,
pay homage to the new queen. That's what we're doing. This is her coronation.
My coronation.
So we want it to be a festive occasion. So she's being all modest over here, but no, we're coronating. It's a coronation of the new reign of Dawn Mann. That's what's going on here.
on June 23rd. It's a Thursday night. We can't get too wild. We all have to go to work the next morning. So,
some of them got to go to work.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to call you Friday morning and see if you're there.
Yeah, I probably won't be.
I appreciate our drink sponsor, CCB. I appreciate our award sponsor, CTAP Technical Park, our dessert sponsor, Okaloosa Title and Abstract, and Pastor Sherelle Compton with Women of Valor. I really, really appreciate them coming up and stepping up to the plate and becoming our prime sponsors for this installation awards banquet. And most of all, to remember, it is an awards banquet, and we're going to honor the people that have worked so hard this past year with some great awards and some great tributes. And my boss, Alan Bell, is going to be the MC, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good time with some good food.
What a good-looking guy Alan is.
Alan's a good-looking guy.
Good-looking guy. He's got that host written all over him.
Absolutely, he does a good job. So we thank you for joining us today here at Blackstone Golf Course, and we invite you to come out on May 28th and hack some golf balls with us, right?
4. Live shooting. What can we say?
Absolutely. We'll see you May 28th here at Blackstone.